Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. You look at the Bucks, the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
A long and winding road to get to the NBA Finals. I mean, their great work along the way has given them home court advantage. They don't want to squander it here now.
The expectation is that they're going to do just that. I mean, they've been a strong team all season. They're tough to beat in an opponent's building, never mind their own. And with the excitement surrounding the finals, it'll make this place that much more intimidating.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Antetokounmpo down low. Here's the professor. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Russell Westbrook. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw good from the professor. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
That's sending out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
We talked about game 1 and what it would mean to take it on the road. He said we're up against the best their conference has to offer. Taking this first game on the road would be a huge victory for us, but more importantly, we have to show them we're going to fight them every step of the way. Gentlemen.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Westbrook up top. He feeds it to Jordan. Back to Westbrook. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Parker left side. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Monroe, the pass to the professor. Puts it up from 17. That's good. The professor's got 7 points. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside Durant, beyond the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's the professor. He's covered by Westbrook. Parker passes to...
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the score by Oklahoma City. Parker right side. Middleton the pass to the professor. Back to Middleton. Monroe outside. 6 to shoot. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out.
It certainly feels that way. I mean, neither one of these teams wants to back down.
Here is Durant after the basket by Milwaukee. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the professor passes to Monroe. Bucks passing it around, and that one's good. Parker.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Westbrook dishes to Jordan. Durant kicks to Robertson. From outside, off the mark. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Westbrook with it. He has 6. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Ibaka with the ball. Now Monroe defending. And Ibaka kicks to Roberson. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Westbrook can't get it to go. Milwaukee in the lead. Just his first attempt. Middleton can't get it to go.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Passes to Roberson. Fires the 3. Outside for Durant. And Durant gets double-teamed. Here's Jordan, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Here's the professor. He's got 13. Middleton left side. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Bucks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Middleton, and it's good on the assist by Parker.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots.
And blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
And the Bucks making a change here. Zeller's checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Adams checked in. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Roberson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's the professor. He's got 13. Middleton on the wing. Ibaka against Parker. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Brown. Now the Bucks moving it up. Parker leading the charge. Pass to the professor. Launches a three, and another three for Milwaukee.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Kicks it to Middleton. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Ibaka. Durant with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Durant attacking. That's good. Durant's got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
No good from the professor.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Chris Middleton. Waiters, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Payne comes in for Roberson. Here's Payne. Waiters no luck. Out to the right wing. Baseline jumper. And the shot is good. 18 points for Freak.
What a terrific game he's having. Missed only 1 shot in 8 attempts so far.
Westbrook passes to Durant. Feeds it to Payne. He dishes it to Durant. Inside, Waiters. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Milwaukee. KJ McDaniels comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Here's McDaniels. Back to Carter-Williams. Picked by Zeller. And here is Carter-Williams for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Now here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Johnson in the corner. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's the professor. Plumlee with a screen on Johnson. McDaniels kicks to Plumlee. And off the front eye, and in it goes. Plumlee's got his first points in this one. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Durant. To Adams. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's McDaniels. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Waiters with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. Shot clock at 2. Waiters no luck.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And that one's good. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Carter Williams dishes to McDaniels. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. To the inside, the professor. And that one is hammered home.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Waiters. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Carter Williams against Durant. Tries again. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And now 24 points for Freak. Durant up top. He's covered by Zeller on the wing. Johnson. 4 seconds left. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
The professor. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bucks ahead, leading by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys.
Both these teams battled hard to win their conference. We asked Freak about the importance of winning his first conference championship.
That's a big accomplishment for the team.
You know, Clark, how long can teams celebrate a conference championship before moving on to the final?
Well, you've got to squeeze in some celebration. You want to realize what you've accomplished, but you can't loiter there. I mean, you've got to take your work seriously and get ready for the next step. And I think they know how to prepare. They know if they win the finals, they can celebrate all summer long, so that's got to be the motivation.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. The professor out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Monroe in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got the job done. He had 64 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And Milwaukee has possession after Wesley Johnson just hit the 3.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Westbrook double team. Here's Ibaka. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Out left to the wing. Ibaka with the screen on Middleton. Westbrook's got room. The rebound by Middleton.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. DeAndre Jordan is second.
Boy, he has been fantastic in the playoffs. I mean, the stats prove that out. Defensively and second chance points, he's working harder than some of the other players. He's hungry for a championship, and he's playing like it.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. In the corner, Middleton with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the professor. The shot misses. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. And it's blocked. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
The Bucks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Middleton. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him. He kicks it to Robertson. Misses the three.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up. He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
For Milwaukee, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for the professor. He's got 33 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range. And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks answers.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Guys, they've got a decent hold to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thank you, Doris.
And that was a strong pick. Ammonia strong by Ibaka.
Jordan with the rebound.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
Fires the 3. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Robertson. Roberson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Bucks leading by 8. The professor passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Parker. Score of the basket is 3rd after 5 shots.
I don't think they come much easier than that look.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Now Westbrook. He's got 16. And the foul called on Freak.
That's his second personal.
Here's Roberson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 6 on the shot clock.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Baca against Monroe. Middleton the pass to the professor, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the bucket by the Bucks. Back to Jordan. Puts it up from 17. And he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Monroe. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. There's the pick. Monroe's shot is good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Westbrook. 16 points for him. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from DeAndre Jordan.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there. Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Nice D from the professor.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Middleton left side. To the paint. The Thunder pull it in.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Now here is Ibaka. Roberson dishes to Ibaka. Over to the left wing. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Jordan.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with. You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
A different look for Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Monroe. Zeller comes in for Parker, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Ibaka. Durant comes in for Wesley Johnson. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook.
Come on, Raptors Center. You better make some noise for your energy.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He went over the offensive plan, and that hinges on running through Middleton. Coach reminded them.
And that does it for the first half of play. Bucks lead by 13. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-and-dones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
All right, guys, let's focus for a few minutes.
We've earned the chance to be here, but we've got a job to do. First things first, how about the job we've done in the paint offensively? It was men against boys down there. We've had our way with them. Our focus has to be operating as much as possible from the low block. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were able to catch them on their heels a few times. Don't forget how hard you all worked to be here in the finals. Let's get it done.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam?
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull through.
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man. Oh, man, was that
And no doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Parker passes to the professor, and he goes in for the dunk.
And a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Durant kicks to Westbrook. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The professor passes to Parker. To the right side. The shot. No good from the professor.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
In Westbrook.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought them back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ibaka outside. This one for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. The professor's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Monroe. And another basket for Milwaukee. Thunder trailing by 8. Outside Westbrook. Dishes it to Jordan. And Roberson kicks to Durant. Three-pointer. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg, cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Milwaukee leading by 5. Middleton outside. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Monroe against Jordan. They get it back. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Roberson. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The professor passes to Monroe. For 3, Middleton. That's good. Middleton's got 10 points in the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The dish to Durant. Baseline try. Rebound by the professor. The professor's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Parker. Monroe, the pass to the professor. Middleton on the wing. Here's the professor. 43 points in the game. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
It's stolen. To the paint. And that one's good. Parker's got 9 points.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside Westbrook. The feed now to Jordan. That one off the back iron and out. Bucks leading by 8. Pass to Monroe. Here's the professor. Back to Monroe. Pass to the professor. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. No good. Jordan with some nice D. Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Wasted no time on that one. Roberson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's the professor. It's Parker, top of the key. Inside, the professor. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. The professor's got 45 points. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bucks have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton dishes to Monroe. The shot from the low post is good. Monroe's got 6 points. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside Westbrook. To the wing on the left. Ibaka. Wide open. He finds. Again, Oklahoma City.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kicks to Middleton. Antetokounmpo against Durant. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here's the professor. He's covered by Westbrook. Parker's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Durant. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
They get it again. Outside for Carter Williams. And the pass to the professor. Picked by Zeller. Carter Williams, the pass to the professor. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Roberson. He has 5. Here's Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Down low, tries from 10. And there's Zeller. And that's good on the assist from Carter Williams. And the Bucks lead by 7. Westbrook against Carter Williams. Westbrook double team. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Inside, here's Ibaka. Milwaukee with the rebound. Inside, here's Carter Williams. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 9-point Bucks lead.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Westbrook drives in. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Here's the professor. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
A different look for Milwaukee. Plumlee comes in for Parker, and it's K.J. McDaniels in for Antetokounmpo. The Thunder also changing it up. Johnson, he's checked in for Ibaka. Waiters comes in for Roberson, and it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Pick by Zeller. Passes it to the professor. Here's Plumlee. Drops it in from 11 feet. Plumlee's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Payne with it. There's the pick. To the inside. Adams. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Adams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Plumlee with the screen. Carter Williams, the pass to the professor. And that one's good. The professor's got 49 points in the game.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
And Waiters kicks to Adams. It's tipped. Here's the professor. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Carter Williams has been too much to handle. He's got 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Thunder trailing by 12. And here is Durant. He's got 10. Feeds to Adams. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. Back to Adams. Plumlee with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's the professor. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Free throw line numbers for him, 6 of 7. That's good from the professor.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
So he gets them both. 1:12 left in the 3rd. Now here's Payne. Adams in the corner. Will it go? And McDaniels with the block. Now Zeller. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The professor passes to Plumlee. Pass to the professor. Not enough on that one as it misses. Thunder trailing by 14. Waiters dishes to Adams. Pass to Payne. He kicks to Durant. The feed to Waiters. To the middle. Johnson, that's for 2. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Outside Durant. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Milwaukee on top, leading by 14. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Thunder trailing by 14, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. A Professor in a two-guard. Greg Monroe is out there with Cody Zeller. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Middleton in at the three slot. And Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Parker comes in for Cody Zeller, and Antetokounmpo subbed in for Carter-Williams. Dishes it to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo against Waiters. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Parker passes to the Professor. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. He's got 27 points and 7 assists. He's been hot from downtown to go along with those great assist numbers.
Yeah, but I mean, he's also shot it well, but then he's also done a great job of dissecting the defense with some great passes.
And the Thunder with some changes. Ibaka comes in for Steven Adams, and it's Roberson in for Dion Waiters.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Antetokounmpo passes to the Professor, and there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. Here's the Professor. He's covered by Westbrook. Picked away. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. Jordan kicks to Payne. Five to shoot. Back to Jordan. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Shot from the wing. The rebound by the Professor. The Professor's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Monroe dishes to Antetokounmpo. Here's the Professor. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. The Professor's got 55. Thunder trailing by 16. Outside Westbrook. Down low. Nice move. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Been a big game for Jordan. He's got 12 rebounds, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Free throw good, Jordan.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bucks leading by 14. Parker outside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's the professor. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Outside Westbrook. Clock at 6. There's the three. Ibaka, a follow-up flush.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Yeah, some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, and guys, not wasting any time, just straight back up with it.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better be making some noise.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Payne. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Monroe. The shot is off. Jordan with some nice D. Westbrook against Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Milwaukee leading by 12. Here's the professor.
Move the ball.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Down low. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Durant. And that's 31 points for Russell Westbrook.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Here's the professor. He's covered by Westbrook. The dish to Monroe. To the middle. Here's the professor. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Outside Westbrook. 4 on the clock. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Here's Durant. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Roberson gets to Durant. To the paint. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Roberson.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have to build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Parker passes to the professor, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
kidding me? I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
And those rebounds lead the team. I mean, he's been the tone setter for him today in terms of work ethic and glass eating.
Thunder trailing by 12. Inside. Now the Bucks moving it up. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
It's pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender 2 more points.
Yeah, you can ill afford to make mistakes at this juncture. It might not be impossible to come back, but it just got all the more harder.
Here's Roberson, defended by Middleton. It's Westbrook with the drive. Shot is no good. Good D by Parker. Bucks leading by 14.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Here's Monroe. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is. Always communicating it and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
And, Kevin, that's such a good point. You know, it doesn't always show up in the box score, but those leadership qualities of his are just as valuable to this team as anything else that he does.
And he sinks the second.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Bucks leading by 13.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Middleton. The Thunder pull it in. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He dishes it to Robertson. Ibaka outside. Outside Westbrook. Here's Robertson. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 assists now tonight.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
The professor passes to Parker. To the paint. Here's the professor. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
A little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Up top, Ibaka. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the professor. Parker outside, and there's the pass to the professor. For 3, Middleton. That's good. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
Durant pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Thunder trailing by 13. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Defense has been a little soft, allowing them some operating room inside here in the second half, and And they're taking advantage of it, which is what they should do. Durant doing all sorts of things. He had 17 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Parker drops them both. Thunder trailing by 12. Outside Durant. Screen by Ibaka. Durant dishes to Westbrook. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Durant kicks to Westbrook. Nailed from three-point land. Westbrook's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Bucks leading by 11. The professor passes to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And he jams it with authority.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV. No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Bucks.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the professor. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
You got to forget about that one.
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
I don't know if reaching certain benchmarks like a double-double means much. I always expected myself to come out of bounds and even take good shots. That's just how I shot to play for this team.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, he wasn't about to let this moment slip by. That's what great players do. They perform on the biggest stage. And obviously, here in the finals, this is as big as it gets.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie John.
Accelero la moto, chiudi gli occhi e spegni i fanali. Vedi, noi siamo la luce.